Okay, Briz, let's see if you can make a putt. Oh man, I misread another putt. Well, hey there everybody, and welcome to today's video. There it was, I underread that putt right there. Left myself on the low side of the hole, ball rolling away, left myself a tough comebacker. And today I want to talk to you about how to read greens. One little simple technique that I like for my students to use, and then maybe a little bit of a different technique that I teach my students as well, that I think will help y'all that might have a little trouble reading the greens. So let's jump right into this, and let me go over the first part of reading the green. Well, I think the art of green reading starts as you walk up onto the green. And I always try to tell my students to use your eyes as you walk up onto the green, wherever you're approaching it from. And I want you to identify two things. I want you to identify the high side of the green, and then I want you to identify the low side or the low sides. And this information is going to give us the overall slope of the green. So here we are on the 10th green. The low point is right here where I'm standing. It's down here at the bottom. Let me walk up this way, and I'm walking up the hill, and let me get back here to the middle of the green, and now everything from pretty much here down wants to go towards the camera. Watch me roll this ball, and you're just gonna see it's just rolling straight down the hill pretty much to the camera. Now, we have a secondary slope over here that starts going off the right side of the green. It's my left right now, but the right-hand side of the green. But the high side of the green is back here. So now this knowledge, this information is going to give me the overall curve of my putt no matter where I am on the green. So if I'm over to that left-hand side of the green and I'm putting back towards the middle, hey, everything's going to break to the right. If I'm down in this area and I'm going up to the middle, everything's going to be uphill. If I'm over here to the right, everything is going to come into the middle of the green, breaking to the left. So that's the first bit of information that we need to have. Now, let me show you another method that I get my students to use when they're actually reading the putt itself. Well, here we are back to the original putt that I missed at the beginning of the video. And what I like my students to do is I like them to go up to the high side of the hill. I actually have a stick laying on the ground right here, and I want them to find where straight down the hill is. If y'all remember in that first putt that I missed, I didn't play enough break. It got here right to the hole, and then when it turned, it just kept going down the hill. I want my students to find straight down the hill. Now, let me bring the camera over here and show you what I'm looking at. So here I have, I've come around to the high side of the hole, and I feel like I have found what is straight down the hill. And you can think about, hey, you dumped a whole bunch of water out on the screen. Where's it gonna run? Use your imagination here. So let me use this golf ball and show you. It's a pretty pitiful throw right there. Let me do that again. That ball's just rolling straight down the hill. So I'm gonna now need to use this line, keep it in my imagination, and go back over here to my golf ball. So let me put the camera back over here, and now let's go through the art of reading the green. Well, here I am back on the original putt. And sorry, I had some audio trouble at the end of this video, so I'm just doing a little voiceover. But what I'm saying here is that, we found the high side of the hole. And now I've got to be looking from back where my golf ball is with that high side of the hole and the downhill slope in mind. I've got the stick laying up here, and this is straight down the hill. I got to figure out how high to get that ball up that slope so that when it starts losing its speed, the downhill slope in gravity is going to start pulling that ball towards the hole. The first putt that I hit, I played it too low. Now, here I'm showing you where this ball is going to go, has to go in the hole. It's got to go in at about 3 o'clock if we're thinking about the clock. The first one I played too low. I was trying to stick it in at about 5 o'clock. It misses, and then gravity is pulling that ball away from the hole. Gravity keeps moving it farther and farther away from the hole. I need gravity in the downhill slope to get my golf ball moving towards the hole, so I got to stay up on that high side. Now, this is also a putt right here that I can't get real frisky with. And what I mean by that is I can't take a lower line and try and hit it firm to take break out. Because if I miss, it's now going past the hole with too much speed, and downhill is going to take it even farther away from the hole. So here's my imagined line. This is my read. I feel like if I get it right up about where I am now and it starts to die, it's going to go down the hill and gravity's going to pull that ball towards the hole. So speed's important. Let me see if I can hit this putt. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I can't believe I made that. Honestly, folks, first time I hit the putt with that stick up there. But did you see what that ball did? It got up there and it just barely reached the downhill line, and gravity took that ball and turned it over. Now, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm going to hit this putt again. I can't have any more success than I did the first time. So again, I'm imagining the slope, and I shouldn't have hit this putt is what the reality was. I should have left y'all with the fact that, man, he's really good. He made it. But here we go. This one I did not play high enough. You can see it misses on the low side, and then it's running away from the hole. So use that uphill, find your downhill line, and start using that to help you read putts. Now, I'm going to go down a little bit lower on the green, and I'm going to show you what it looks like if you're hitting a putt more up the hill. Well, here I've got myself on a more up the hill putt. It's still breaking to the left, but now I'm hitting it more up the hill. And now I can take a little different approach than I did on that last putt. I can take a more direct approach, and this is a putt that I can become a little more aggressive. Because if this ball gets past the hole, it's not going to run away from the hole like it did on that first putt. It's going, the slope is actually slowing the ball down. I really like trying to take break out and be more aggressive and a little more firm with my putts. I think it gives you a better chance. So here I am showing you where I think this ball is going to really start to break and go in the hole. It's going to go in probably right there about 5 o'clock if 6 o'clock is facing me. So this putt is all about speed, and I just have to hit it the right firmness. I've got a good line, and let's see what happens. Perfect line, but bad speed. I didn't hit the putt hard enough. It was right in the middle, but didn't go in. Well, I want to thank you for coming in and watching this video. Try these techniques in your green reading. Get your original overall view of the green, and then on your individual putt, if you've got a big breaker, go find that high side of the hole. Find out where down the hill is. Imagine, use your imagination. Imagine that curved line to where your ball is getting up on that downhill slope and taking the curve and going into the hole. This will help you read the greens and help you make more putts. I want to thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And by the way, hit that subscribe button for me. Thanks.